Recording has started. So I think we should start the session without further ado because it's going to be late. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Say, what about you?
I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking. So we are meeting very first time. So I think we should introduce ourselves. So first I start first. Okay. So, well, my name is Amansi Bajpayee, as you know that, and I basically belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. And if I talk about my education, I have done my master's subject of English literature from Dayanand Anglo Mahavidyalaya, which is belongs to Kanpur University. And apart from this, I am English trainer right now, and I'm also running my YouTube channel, the name of the English Toast 27. That's all about me.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, so I'm Sandeep. I come from Jharkhand, but currently I'm living in Bihar. And by profession, I'm a teacher. I work in a private school. And my major is accounts and finance. My hobby is reading books. So yeah, it's all about me.
Okay, you know what? What I thought about you while we are watching your DP, I just thought like you are schooly boy. You were sitting in a school, as you
Yeah.
mentioned. I'm in school, so I didn't thought like that. No, you are working a job. But now I'm looking to you. Yeah, of course, we can say that you are teacher. Okay, so which
Yeah.
subjects you are teaching?
I teach IT subject, computer science,
Computer science. Okay, so the junior student, senior student.
senior students.
Okay, so why are you learning this language? This is a totally different subject.
Actually, I want to speak.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to speak and I want to improve my grammar because in future I want to write some books because I'm a book
That's
lover.
good.
So I have idea. I want to write my books. So how can I write? So I have to improve my grammar. So I'm working on grammar, and for a speaking purpose, I'm working on pronunciation.
That's a good and that's a brilliant idea if you really want to write a book, like a owner, like a author. So that's a good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me another thing. So how to discuss this topic? How to discuss and how to elaborate the session? Is there any topic do you have? Is there any idea in your mind?
Actually, I we are connecting at the first time, so I don't have idea and in which topic we have to discuss.
Yeah. But anything else? Any questions you want to ask me?
Yeah, so you are English trainer. So, so how long you are working in this field?
I have been working 2022.
22, almost 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years, but before some month ago, like that, last August to December 2022, I quit this job because just because of two health issue. So we can say that the 1.5 year I have been spent.
Yeah, so now you are totally focusing on your YouTube channel.
No. This is not my aim particularly. I'm also preparation of this government exam. That is
Uh,
my part of time work. I have knowledge and someone gave me opportunity to teach someone, so I just took this and I started teaching and I'm enjoying also. So if you say that call this is my profession, so no, this is not my aim, and the goal is totally different from this job.
yeah, but mostly people like to speak English because they're having interesting to speak English. They want to speak fluently in front of the people. They want to impress the people in impress the audience. So that's why mostly people uh, inspired to learn English.
Yeah, we can say that. You know what? There's some different reason there persons as like someone wants to become a fluent speaker, someone wants to break the interview, someone wants to do anything else. They are facing a lots of difficulties in their journey of the speaking. That's why they joined institute, and that's why they want to learn it. So there's a different purpose. There is different reasons behind. So as your reason is that you have to written a book. So that is your you have to write a book. So that is
So
your
but it is
reason.
it is not a big region. It will be like a journey. Actually, I in future I want to be maybe I want to be go in that country like USA So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I want to learn fluent, and also I will learn British accent because I love British accent. In future I
Mm-hmm.
will learn. Yeah.
That's
And
a
I
good.
want actually, English is working. English is look like a barrier. Even a lot of people they want to express their feeling, but they don't know how to express in English. So it work like a barrier. And nowadays there is an English environment. We can't ignore if we think like we have to respect our mother tongue. Yeah, we should respect, but we have also learn because if we don't learn, then it will be create a lot of barrier in career and in any field, almost any field. I think.
Yeah, I think in this time and in this scenario, everybody should know that about this language because this language is very crucial, very essential. Those people who belong to the rural area, yeah, those people who are unable to speak English. Because right now, if you go anywhere, anything, if you just look at around you, any poster, any wrapper of the any things, everything is written on the English. So if you think like that, no, I can manage myself in my own language, so that is not possible. If you really want to manage yourself, you really want to achieve your goals, so of course this language is required a lot.
Yeah, so it will be better to talk about English because you are English trainer and you can, give you can give some suggestion and a strategy for the beginner if someone wants to learn. So, which kind of, the strategy or suggestion do you want to provide?
Of course, so you know what? First thing is that if you are learner, okay, and you are thinking, no, I have to become a fluent speaker in this language. So first, you have to set your target that the means just count your days. I have a 6 month, yeah, I have a 3 month, yeah, I have a 15 days, yeah, 1 month, whatever. Just collect this, just fit your target in your mind and do start the working like way. And it talk about the person know very well what is my weak area. Okay, there's a no any suggestion to required. You know very well where am I, what is my level, so start from there like that. If you are zero, you don't know anything, so of course you should start first from the grammar. And if you have idea about the grammar, you can just make the sentence, you can just translate, you can just understand what the people are saying in front of you. That means you are okay in the grammar, you are capable to understand the things. So I think you should start the listening. Okay, you should start the reading more, you should start the speaking more. Just do the practice, just create an environment and assume yourself as a character and speak more and more. Because you know what, when we enter any language, when we enter to learn any language, so that the first responsibility we have to we have to make our interest ourselves. Because interest is very important. If you are not creating interest in any language, doesn't matter it's English and the Hindi and the Bihari, whatever, matter is that if you're not interested for this work, so of course no one can teach you, no one, and you can also not. So first, just set your mind, just set your goal, and the second, just find out your level. This is my level, and start the working from there. And the third and the most important thing, just create an interest. I think this is the three basic step you have to follow in your journey. There's a no need how much you have to read, how much you have to study. Doesn't matter. Three step, as per my view of ideas, that's so very important because I have also followed these all are things and master because I belong to UP board, that means a Hindi medium board. So I was unable to speak. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm listening you.
Hey, yeah. Okay, so that's
Am
all
I
our
audible to
thing.
you?
Yeah, you are audible, but sometimes your video is jerk. That's why.
Okay, maybe
Mhm.
network issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
So yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
that all are things important. So what about your opinion as you are learner? What are you facing this time?
Actually, mostly I face a pronunciation problem whenever I found a new words. So I think I can't able to spell in a better manner. So I face the pronunciation problem. So I'm working on pronunciation problem. I am trying to learn the pronunciation using the different kind of applications. So first I check how what is the correct pronunciation of that word, and
Hmm.
also
So,
I'm working on grammars.
Yeah. I would like to ask one question. As you mentioned, Mia, you are using a application for improving your pronunciation. So can you mention me a name of app? Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to also start the working on that topic.
Yeah, yeah. You actually, I want to suggest to everyone. It is a good app. I
Mhm.
use mostly two app. The first one is Sabdkos. Sabdkos.
Sabdukos. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I knew
So
it.
there is a three accent you can learn. Indian accent, British accent, and American accent. So you
Mhm.
can work. You can listen the meaning of any word in a three accent. So mostly usage accent is British, American, or Indian. Or already now we are using Indian accent. And the second one is Cambridge Dictionary. Cambridge
Cambridge.
University Dictionary.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. That's a good. I know very well about the Hind course, but right now this app is not available on my phone. But I try to update it because I also started working on my pronunciation. Sometimes I feel like that I am lacking two things. Some
Uh,
words
you know.
are,
Yeah.
yeah.
In sub course there is a facility. There is an option. If you want to correct your pronunciation, there is an option you can click and you can verify your pronunciation.
Mhm.
There is an option like mic option. You can click and speak the word, and you can check the your so that kind of option there is. So really it is a good platform, or sorry, application.
So at this time you are school.
Yeah, I mean, a school in Bihar, there is a election is going on, so there is a holiday, but still for teacher there is no holiday. So I'm in school.
Okay, that's a good. So what is your teacher experience? You like it? You enjoyed it? Because I think teacher job is very good, very good.
Yeah, yeah, it is a kind of actually we are exploring the knowledge. So when you work in a knowledge field, you really enjoy because during teaching we learn a lot of things, and even it kind of a fantastic job. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I really like it also because you know what, my aim is totally different. Just because of this work which I'm doing right now. So, but I enjoyed a lot. I enjoy a lot with my students. When I start to teaching, so of course I enjoyed a lot with my students. That all are things very important and very matters a lot.
Yeah, yeah. So just one more question I want to ask you. When I talk about the grammar, so how many grammars we have to learn to speak English?
How much grammar you have to learn it. There's no any ratio, but I think you should have command the basic structures like that. You should have knowledge about the tenses properly. This is a very important to improve your communication skills and to improve your each and everything segment of the grammar, because I think we are using any sentence in our conversation, we need a tense, so we should have idea about it tense. Apart from this, you should have idea about like modals also. That is also very important, which you pronounce the modal verbs. That are also very important,
Yeah.
and passive voice. That's also very important, and that's it. Like I'm not going to share to learn. You have to learn the narration and the syntax, the subject verb agreement. No, these kind of things we don't need. But of course, basic things we require are tenses and the sometimes conjunctions also needed, because if we are using like a conjunction as well as lots of conjunctions, so that the things stop jerking in our sentences. So that and after some time we have to start the working like a segment. Hello.
Yeah. So one more thing I want to, I think grammar is really so important because I have to listen a lot of celebrities, Indian celebrities, lot of popular person. Even they are a very reputed person, but they're doing mistake while deliver the speech. Reputed person. Even
Mhm.
some person, maybe some person are really so knowledgeable, but they are still doing mistake while delivering the speech.
Yeah, I think this is a nature to the human, because if I'm saying no, I am a trainer and I can speak whatever I have in my mind. So no, that is not a big deal. Everybody makes a trainer. Everybody can make a trainer, but doesn't matter you are speaker well, because I also make a mistake in my conversation. So that is the naturality of the life. Everybody makes mistakes.
But one thing I want to say, whenever I speak Hindi, I think I don't do any kind of mistake.
Yeah, because this is our language. We are not learning this language. We know very well since childhood this language. So how can we mistake? And you know what? When we just describe you, just a tough word in a Hindi. So of course, if anybody give you a task and just think, you have to write this word. Sometimes word is very tough. So we are unable to write this.
Yeah,
We are facing a problem on
it
this.
will be difficult for writing. Writing is maybe in maybe it will be difficult for writing some words in
And
Hindi.
sometimes pronunciation
Not
also
difficult,
matters.
not difficult. It will be, like Savan Matra, how to, it will be Harsai Dirghai, like that, it will be little bit difficult in
And
Hindi. But what?
sometimes
Yeah.
speaking also different. You know what? In Hindi, there's a lot of word we are unable to spell well. There's a word because which we are using a very simple word in our Hindi conversation. Okay, have you read the Ramayan?
No, I used to read Bhagavad Gita.
Okay, Bhagavad Gita. Okay, that's a not Ramayan and the Bhagavad Gita. If you read that, so you find out you facing the problems all the time,
Yeah, so actually
and
Bhagavad Gita
you
is
are
written in Sanskrit.
sometimes it's Sanskrit and sometimes Hindi also available. I'm talking about the Ramayan. Ramayan is a Hindi. When you just we are programming the Ramayan, the 24 hours we just conduct the program of the Ramayan. There's a lot of mistake we have made. Even I really like to read a Ramayan, but when I come to speaking part, when I come to singing parts, of course I made a mistake. So that is a naturality. In Hindi, we cannot. So I am perfect in Hindi. No, we are not in perfect in Hindi because Hindi. I think Hindi is more tough if we compare to English. That is my opinion, as I think like that. And I think sometimes this is a reality also. There's a lot of word in Hindi we are unable to pronounce, we are unable to spell well, and we are unable to write also.
But rarely I see in only Hindi. Almost I can spell, I can, speak Hindi fluently, confidently. So I don't face any kind of issue in Hindi. But in English, I have seen a lot of people, they are doing mistakes. So yeah, I think even I have seen some native speaker, even a native speaker doing a mistake.
Yeah, because this is not our language. Sometimes this thing happen to everyone person.
No,
Everyone.
no, I'm
Nobody's
talking about
perfect.
the native speaker. I'm talking about the native speaker.
So I think there's a no any written to here. No native speaker cannot do mistake.
Yeah, everybody can
Because
mistake. Today,
yeah,
human.
because they are also learning, and this is a language. We cannot learn complete language in 6 months. No, we have a knowledge, and even I make a mistake. I know very well this thing. But apart from this, why I'm not accepted this thing? I'm not trainer, so I am trainer, but I make a mistake. That is the reality of the life. Everybody makes mistake.
Yeah, everybody is, a student as well as, for example, you are
Hmm.
trainer. So you are a student as well as a teacher or trainer. The same thing for me.
And you
I'm
know
a
what?
yeah.
Yeah, you know what? When I started teaching, not a teaching, when I start to giving the training of the people just because of how to learn English, because I got the opportunity when I was learning. Okay, so I don't have an idea about that things about how do I teach and from where I have to start it. But my sir is very motivated person. He motivates me. No, you have to do this. And you know what? The first batch, my leg was totally shivering, and because all students like my same age, all students, and someone are elder to me also. So on the time when I'm standing there, so I thought that how can I teach, because they all are our elders to me, they all are the same, someone is the same age and someone is our elder to me, so that is very difficult to me for the teach. But right now I'm gaining a confidence. That is a very important thing. If you have confidence, then you can do any work without any hesitation. If you have a knowledge, doesn't matter, but I think confidence you should have, because confidence give the positiveness. That is the reality of the life, because which
But
I
one thing
am facing.
knowledge give confidence. For example, if I want to do something, so if I have a knowledge, then I will build confidence. For example, I don't have any kind of knowledge and I want to do, so how can I build confidence?
Yeah, that is called to overconfidence. I'm not talking about, you know what, sometimes what the happen, the people, there is a lots of knowledge, but just because of the problem of confidence they are unable to speak.
Yeah,
I want to take the example of my school teacher. She has a lots of knowledge about the grammar, but she was unable to speak English. because she has a knowledge to how to teach. She doesn't have a knowledge how to speak English. Okay, so I think this small things matters a lot. If you have a knowledge, I know very well you can you and when you have the, but if you don't have a confidence, your all knowledge is waste. You can share your views, you can share your ideas, but if you are not able to speak, so people are think like that. Sometimes you are unable to speak that thing.
Yeah, yeah. Earlier I have talked with a girl. I forget the her name. So she was telling about, in her office there is a man who know English very well, who knows English very well, and who sorry, he can speak English fluently, confidently, but he is not good at work in
Mhm.
their profession. So they get lot of respect just by he knows how to deliver the thought, and he is really so confident to speak English. So
Yeah,
even,
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the things I am saying. You know what? As I am taking my example, that's the reality of my life. I'm not good a speaker. I'm not speaking so well, but I know very well how to teach people, how to explain my views, how to explain my ideas, and how can express all the things. That's why I'm able, and that's why people like. I'm not people not. That's why students are liking to me, and they really want to teach, study with me. So that the thing's important a lot.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, so now you have another questions. Do you want to ask me? Otherwise, we should wind up the session right now.
Now we should wind up because a short video will be best.
Okay, not an issue. I think 21 minutes we have been spent.
Uh,
So
we
one
will
thing is that
connect soon. Yeah.
yeah.
Say.
What is your
Carry on.
channel name? What is your channel name?
My name is actually my channel name is Raj Kismat. RAAJKISMAT.
Kismat. Okay, okay. I find you after cut this call, and of course I will visit there. Have you
Yeah.
visited my channel? Do you know
Yeah,
about my?
I have visited your channel.
That's so good. Okay, so you know very well about that. Okay, so I think we should wind up the session right now. So in future we will connect soon, if without I think with any other topics. Okay, that's a good.
Yeah, it will be better.
That's a good. Okay, so bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
Happy journey. Okay.
Nice. Thank you.